Okay, so I've got some Q information from today's White House Post, but I am listening to my Just Juice. Holy cow. I've been waiting my whole life for this music. Okay, so here we go. I wish I had glasses, so bear with me because I cooked my glasses in the oven. So when you look up freedom in Q, there is 17 posts, okay? I should have done my research, but what we need to know is what happened on October 21st, 2020? So, do so many people refuse still to admit the evils in the world? They're going to need to see a lot more. That really sounds like something he would say this week. Freedom of information, truth, end. Okay, there's one. July 1st, 2020. And there was a time when our children stood at attention and with pride put their hand on their heart and in one united voice recited the Pledge of Allegiance. So I was thinking today, now check this out. Christ is purported by the Catholic Church. They think they know everything about Christ. So when you give your heart to Christ, you give your heart to them. I don't know if you understand it, but I never would commit to those things that they made us believe about Jesus, okay? Because I did not give my heart to them, and that's the problem I have helping people. They gave their heart to the Catholic Church even though they don't like it. They don't understand that all religion started from them. So let us go finish this because it is very important to know what freedom is outside and inside of your religion. What is your religion? What is worship? What is being a Republican? What is being in a republic? What is freedom? Okay, let's go. I can't really read this too much because I don't have glasses, so bear with me. There was a time when strength and honor meant something. There was a time when standing for our flag meant something. There was a time when our history heritage was taught with pride and respect. There was a time when respect was given to those who served, died to protect and defend our freedom. There was a time when we were grateful. There was a time when our accomplishments meant something. There was a time when these United States of America, one nation under God, was united. There was a time when these United States of America, one nation under God, was united under the American flag, a flag that was carried in battle by brave patriots as a symbol of freedom and justice for all, no matter race, religion, or background, a beacon of hope, and when flown, a mark to respect to their memory to those who willfully sacrificed their lives to defend. There was a time when we, the people, decided our future. There was a time when we, the people, had a voice. There was a time when we, the people, were united and strong. There was a time when the media was free from political bias and corruption. There was a time when our election leaders stood their ground, dug in and defended those they represented. How many men and women in uniform are currently serving on the front lines to look back in honor to see the homeland on fire? What does the word patriot mean to you? Land of the free, home of the brave. You know what it means to me? My seventh great grandfather was Abraham Heaston, who walked with Daniel Boone and cleared the land, and he helped settle the first town, and we have his town named after us. And then, years later, after the Civil War, intermarried with the Penningtons, which is the Boones. Okay, let me finish. And I know about freedom. Land of the free, home of the brave. Now is not the time to be complicit. Will you answer the call? Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. Or one day we will spend our sunset years selling our children and our children's children what it was, or telling, not selling, what it was once like in the United States where men were free. Reagan. And so then we have a Civil War picture, and they're telling us that the Confederates are Democrats. And so then all these dates most likely mean something, but I didn't look it up first. I don't have a computer. There's another post. There's all 17 posts that are pertinent to what is happening. Let freedom ring. Promises made, promises soon to be kept. Has POTUS made a statement assertion that didn't end up being proven correct? Change we can believe in. When they grow, when they go low, we go high. Let freedom ring. Q. I'm sorry if I yell, but I am a very excited and happy person. I am never depressed. I am never unhappy. I am happy all the time, and that means my voice is loud because I have shit to say, and it's not anger. So see, here we are with the kid with the flag again, which, yeah, I just saw that, and July 4th, so we just had this right here happen. That says 2019. That is 7 years. Yeah. And then we have this one. Think information of the Freedom Caucus. Think Freedom Caucus today. Think Jim Jordan, Mark Meadows. Q was POTUS recruited later in campaign according... Let's focus. November 5th. It's time to unite and fight for our freedom. It's too long to read. But there's a Bible verse. Be on your guard. Stand firm in the faith. Be courageous. Be strong. 1 Corinthians 16:15. And there we have the Star Spangled Banner. Boom Week. And another quote from Reagan. And POTUS in possession of and reviewing. And then there's 4 things. Be loud. Be heard. Fight for truth. And then these are some pretty important things. Right here. Yeah. Blue metal. Really? Like roofs? Why are many Iranian resistance freedom fighters tagging QAnon on Twitter? Big things coming, folks. I'm not sure that's come yet, but we've been attacked for so long that we don't know when it's going to come. That's the problem. And then this is Trump thanking the autists. And then this is a lot of stuff. Too much to read. But anyways, these are the 17 posts. This is the last one. At Snowden, the clock is ticking. How's Russia? Mr. Contractor, Freedom of the Press. John Perry Barlow. And you can go to freedom.press. Secure drop whistleblowers, secure drop clowns in America. Nobody is safe. And I would bet that they are nobody is safe. And nowhere does it say answers. So usually when you're looking at these, you'll see answers and you could get further questions and answers. But look, not one has answers on it in this whole 17 post stream. So there you go. Freedom!